Class 11, we are focusing on the remaining portion of this chapter, the S block element, and we were doing the properties. We have discussed about few properties in it, like ionization, enthalpy we have done, the physical state, occurrence we have done. We have discussed about atomic radii and ionic radii. Now we'll talk about electron negativity. So if you remember the definition that it is the tendency of an atom to attract the electrons towards itself. So that tendency is known as electronegativity, but we are not focusing on that part. We are just talking about how these particular alkali metals shows the value for electronegativity. First of all, you have to remember they have a very low value of electronegativity, right? And when you move in a group, their value of electronegativity is also decreasing. We have already discussed about it many times. I have written the group members. I am writing only few of them. I am not focusing on the all the members. And if you write down its electronic configuration, now let's focus on its the electronic configuration part. So just see that these particular alkali metals have the value of electronegativity is low. Now what is the reason behind it? Now if you see you're moving in a group, I am talking about a group. When they are placed in a group, what things are increasing? If you focus on it, their atomic size is also increasing, and because of it the low nuclear charge has been decreased. Initially they have the high nuclear charges, but because the this thing atomic size is large, atomic size is increasing in a group, so because of it the nuclear charge is low or lowered, or it's been decreasing. So they are unable to, these alkali metals are unable to attract the you can say the electrons towards them. So because of it, because who is attracting? The nucleus is attracting, and on the nucleus the nuclear charge has been lowered. ज़्यादा है because every time it's been increasing, but because of the atomic size has been increased due to the number of shells are increasing, this nuclear charge has been decreased. So what happened, the electron that is been attracted by the nucleus is also decreases. So that's why they possess a low value of electronegativity. So you are getting my point. They have a low value of electronegativity. When you move top to bottom in a group, the value of electronegativity is decreases. So this is the point which we have to discuss. Now we have also focused on the electropositive character. So when you talk about electropositive character, ठीक है, जो आपके बेसिकली या मेटालिक करेक्टर हैं. So you know that alkali metals are electropositive nature. We have seen many times that they lose electrons and they acquire a positive charge. So they are a strong electropositive in nature. ठीक है. So they are strongly electropositive, and they are initially, ये क्या है यहाँ पर, ये क्या बना रहे हैं, ये electropositive atom है, and after that they become an electropositive ion, or you can say electropositive cation they are forming. Now this is the scene that they have a strong character of this thing, of electropositive in nature. Now we'll focus on it, that how it's been there. Now please see in the group also and even in the period also, that how what has been happening. Now these alkali metals have the tendency to lose electrons very easily, है ना, and they required a very low amount of low value of ionization energy has been required. So they have a very strong tendency to lose the valence electrons. That's why they are electropositive, or they shows the metallic characters. First thing you have to keep it in mind. What I said, that they have a tendency to lose the electrons, and they also possess the low value of ionization energy. Means you need a very small amount of energy to remove the electron from their valence shell. So they have a tendency to lose this valence electrons very easily. Because of that they acquire a positive charge and they form a electropositive ion, and they shows a electropositive character or metallic character. Right now we are talking about, they have a about, when you talk about the alkali metals in the groups, right, they have this ionization energy of the alkali metal decreases in the group. We have seen when you move from, when you see them in a group, you know that in the group when you move from top to bottom, this thing, their losing tendency of electron is being increases, है ना, increase होते जाती है. जब आप लिथियम से नीचे सीजियम तक पहुँचेंगे तो वो इलेक्ट्रॉन ईजिली लूज करते जाते हैं, वो इंक्रीजिंग टेंडेंसी इंक्रीज होती है, यानी वो ज़्यादा इलेक्ट्रोपॉजिटिव है. यानी अगर आप लिथियम और सोडियम को कंपेयर करेंगे, सोडियम सोडियम ज़्यादा इलेक्ट्रोपॉजिटिव हो. सोडियम पोटेशियम कंपेयर करेंगे, पोटेशियम इज़ मोर इलेक्ट्रोपॉजिटिव. सो व्हाट हैपन व्हेन यू आर मूविंग डाउन अ ग्रुप, दिस कंडीशन इज़ बीन, योर इलेक्ट्रोपॉजिटिव कंडीशन इज़ बीन इंक्रीजिंग. यू आर गेटिंग माई पॉइंट. नाउ व्हाट, लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द पीरियड. पीरियड में देखो, अगर हम बात करें तो पीरियड में भाई लिथियम है, फिर आपका 4 बेरिलियम है, फिर बोरॉन है, फिर आप कार्बन है, फिर देन यू हैव नाइट्रोजन है, देन ऑक्सीजन, फ्लोरीन इज बेन. यू आर मूविंग फ्रॉम लेफ्ट टू राइट इन. दिस इज़ द एल्कली मेटल. भाई एल्कली मेटल है, इसकी टेंडेंसी है लूज़ करने की, लेकिन आगे आप बढ़ते जा रहे हैं. यू आर मूविंग टूवर्ड्स द नॉन मेटालिक करेक्टर्स. ठीक है, आप नॉन मेटल्स की तरफ जा रहे हैं. तो ग्रुप पीरियड में अगर आप देखेंगे तो पीरियड में एल्कली मेटल्स की जो इलेक्ट्रोपॉजिटिव करेक्टर्स है वो हाई होगा. ठीक है, इट विल बी मोर इनके, बिकॉज इट विल बी द मोस्ट. यहाँ देखिए आपका मोस्ट इलेक्ट्रो पॉजिटिव एटम है आपके पास पीरियड में, और पीरियड के एक कोने में आपके पास क्या है, इलेक्ट्रो नेगेटिव एटम. ठीक, सो प्लीज़ फोकस ऑन दैट पार्ट ऑल्सो कि पीरियड में अगर आप कंपेयर करें, अब अगर टीचर आपको ये दो एलिमेंट दे दे और इनसे पूछे कि इन दोनों में किसकी इलेक्ट्रोपॉजिटिव कौन ज़्यादा होगा, देन ऑल्सो यू विल से लिथियम, बिकॉज दे आर कमिंग इन द सेम पीरियड. सो this will shows more electropositive character comparison to your beryllium then boron. Are you getting my point? So this way you have to study. Now let's focus on the oxidation state also. We have this topic also in our syllabus. There are many things that have been cut off, so please focus on that part also. Now what is the oxidation? Most alkali metals exhibit +1 oxidation state. This thing you have to keep it in mind. They have +1 oxidation state, and when they are forming in the compound, they do not shows variable oxidation states. Now why this is happening, let's focus on it. You know that this particular, I'm taking one example of this thing sodium, and it lose one electrons and it acquire a positive charge. It becomes a what positive है लेकिन मोनो, एक चार्ज है तो मोनो पॉजिटिव alkali ना metal ion, and over here you have a metal ion, metal atom. ये metal atom है आपका. ठीक है, it will lose one electron and acquire a monopositive alkali metal ion. Now over here your oxidation state is what, कुछ है उसमें, कुछ का चार्ज है नहीं, तो ज़ीरो है. और इस कंडीशन में देखिए कितना आ रहा है आपका, 1 आ रहा है ना, 1 +1 लिखिए, क्योंकि यू हैव टू टेक द चार्ज ऑल्सो व्हेन यू आर राइटिंग द ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट. नाउ प्लीज फोकस ऑन, एज सून एज दिस दे बिकम अ इलेक्ट्रोपॉजिटिव आयन, its electronic configuration starts resembling to noble gases. We have already discussed 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. Initially is this, but after losing one electron they become like this, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. So it is resembling to what, neon. And neon is what, neon is a noble gas, so its electronic configuration is coming nearest to the noble gas. So they become, when they as soon as they form a cation, they form a stable electronic configuration. So it's become very difficult to remove the electrons now. Initially you can remove when they are atom, but as soon as they form a cation, then it's become very difficult for them to lose the electrons, right? Because now they have their very stable electronic configuration that is very nearest to the noble gases. That is why metals atoms do not exhibit any higher oxidation states when we talk about alkali metals, not other, because other metals are there, like transitional metals are there, they shows variable valency, but over here we are talking about the alkali metals. So alkali metals atoms do not exist in higher oxidation states, and they only exhibits +1 oxidation state. So you are getting my point. So they form the cation, that is M plus, and they don't have unpaired. Now unpaired, you understand now, they don't have the unpaired, like all the electrons are paired in this. So they are diamagnetic also. From here you get two things, they are diamagnetic also. Second, because of that most of the salts, basically all the salts of these particular alkali metals are colorless in nature. And diamagnet हो गया तो इसका मतलब they have unpaired electrons. This we have no unpaired electrons. You will write down no unpaired electrons. This thing you have to mention in oxidation state. So this portion we have done. Now we'll focus on the chemical properties part. Now we have this part, reducing nature, that these alkali metals shows. We have already discussed in class 10th also that they have a strong, they acts as a strong reducing agent. Why they act as a strong reducing agent? This thing we have learned, but we should understand why this is happening. Because they have a low value of ionization enthalpy or ionization energy. You know that these particular alkali metals is they very easily lose one electrons from their outermost orbit, or right. So they acts as a strong reducing agent. Now they have this reducing nature of the alkali metals is indicated by the large negative values of the standard reduction potential this side. So let's talk about it. Like we have seen in the group that we move from top to bottom. We have the topmost member is lithium, and in the end you are having a cesium. So lithium, if you see that lithium is the strongest reducing agent among them. Down the, because we see that down the group when we move from top to bottom, the this reducing character or the nature of the alkali metals are decreasing. तो सबसे ज़्यादा वैल्यू किसकी होगी? लिथियम की. और सबसे लोएस्ट किसकी होगी? Your cesium will have the lowest value. Now basically they are, why this is happening, actually you have not discussed about this chapter. This portion you will discuss in class 12th. We have this electrochemistry, so in that we'll see. Just now we have to focus that if any of the particular reducing agent is having a high, if he says that it is the strongest reducing agent, or it's been acting as the strongest reducing agent, then we should understand there in this indicate that they have a high oxidation potential value. Right, if you have the lowest, if it acting as a reducing agent, lowest reducing agent, then that part you have to understand that they will have a low oxidation potential value. So I think hopefully you will understand this point. And basically there are other terms also in terms of energy also. So that is being not that much required. So please focus on this portion, that how this is been happening. Now go through this book part also, that lithium, when they form a cation, that undergoes hydration, and that is maximum because lithium has a small atomic size over here. So what happened, the hydration energy for lithium is very maximum, and therefore large amount of energy is released during this particular hydration, and larger amount of energy is released during hydration compensates the energy needed to remove the electrons. And that is why you can see that lithium acts as a strong reducing agent among all the alkali metals. So that this, when if it is asked, then you have to explain all these things what I have just said just now. So this is the portion, the characteristics we have covered. Now in the next video we'll discuss about the different compounds that are there in your S block elements.